That's the factory braze. It's not good. Well, it looks good. Okay. I reckon that's got it. We'll check that one as well while we're at it. Those look okay. Oh, is that a bubble? That might be a bubble. Like a pinhole on that side. Okay, got the leak fixed in that. Got conduit run round. Got to make the ends off, get that vacuum in. This is a different make evaporator. It's KarYer, which I think is made in Turkey. The metal's quite nice and thick. It's probably thicker than you get on the cell unit, or it seems like it. But, bit odd, the electrical box is on the front, so I've run that around the side, and then the fan isn't wired, so I've run the conduit along the back, and this hinges down at the front, so I've left that cable long enough, so you just have to cut the cable ties because there's 4 screws if you wanted to drop the panel down. But I've put them on them Wago terminals so you could pull the wire out easily if you had to. Got the solenoid here, equalising line there. We managed to get the expansion valve tucked up in that corner. So I've just got to do the air probe. I've put the coil probe, I've poked up inside the spare hole in the middle, so it's about halfway through the coil. Let's see how that goes. And then I've got the control box on the wall here. These little units to work on them. You undo that and the whole front slides out. It's got these flexible hoses on them. Nice little unit. And else that needs to be fixed. Put some paint on there. Gone round all the others. We put that trace gas in there and we couldn't find any other leaks on it. It's been on pressure test for 3 hours. Get a nice little electrical box with a contactor in there and a switch. ABB, it's just good mate. And that one's a Schneider. Earth terminal's a bit fiddly. It's one of them ones where you've got to poke something in the little hole to get the wire in. But anyway, I've run my flexible conduit through that grommet and then put a gland in there so it just sort of snakes around inside. Grass.
How we looking?
That's a late finish. It's just coming up to 9 o'clock. I was at cold room where the Zanotti unit sucked a load of water in. We've been struggling to get a replacement system. My usual wholesalers only had like a big boxy evaporator in stock that would match the duty, but it was too physically big for the room really. They'd have a lot of dead space in there. The other wholesalers, sort of two local ones, sort of within driving distance, I use. Didn't have anything in the company in the UK. They had some. I think they had 2 units in Northern Ireland. But they would have took too long if they could even get them shipped over. I don't know with that, because they'd probably have to go through customs. So we tried Hawco, and that's where we got those 2 units from, and that was a bit of a struggle because they are slightly oversized for the room, but they were the only 2 units they had with a low profile evaporator and a waterproof outdoor unit. And then a lot of the wholesalers seem to be running out of expansion valves. It's getting really difficult to get Danfoss stuff. Luckily I had one on the van to do that job. I've got a couple. I keep a few in stock just in case I get one of my milk tanks go wrong. You've got to have the bits on the van. So yeah, anyway, that's that going, which is a relief. Tomorrow, if I don't get any more breakdowns in, I've got a compressor to change on another Zanotti unit, which I've not seen. The customer's diagnosed it himself, so doesn't want to really have. Don't think he wants to pay for a diagnostic. He just wants to, he's diagnosed it himself. So we've got a compressor on order at the wholesalers, and we'll go there. I will test it just to make sure it's not something stupid. If it's not the compressor, there's no point changing it. Just Anyway, so we'll see if we can get some footage of that tomorrow. We'll do. I don't know. It's a new customer, so I don't know what he's like. Oh bollocks! This is quite a narrow little road here. I am going to be right in the hedge. Good job they've pulled right over. Yeah, a lot of these little country roads here are, I think they're B roads. I mean, your A roads are like a main road, and then you've got your dual carriageways and your motorways, 2-lane and 3-lane. But like it's these little B roads like this. So usually a lot of them are only like 1.5 cars wide. So if you meet something. But they tend to have like little passing places that have just, people took advantage of a gateway or something, and they sort of grow into being a little passing area. But if you meet something big like a tractor or a truck, you're going to end up backing up. So always try and pay attention to where the last place you passed, where you can pull over, like here. So I know if I meet something coming up here, I could back up to that if I had to. Another little bit here. So, when I'm not wintering on anyway. Last night finished at the same job. About 7 o'clock-ish going home, and there was one of the little muntjac deers crossing the road, so I'm sort of always wary for the wildlife in this area. But for some reason there's been a lot of dead squirrels on the road. I don't know, nearly every day I've gone out there's been a dead squirrel, so I don't know if they have a particularly daft generation of squirrels this year, or what's going on with them. Maybe food short and they're out and about more, you know, when there's more traffic. I don't know. I do see them about in the daytime. I don't know if they're nocturnal. Yeah, this is might just leave the camera going for those who like seeing what our roads are like here. Bit of a dip down a hill. People do that. You pull over to let them through and they think, oh, I know, I'll just blind you by flashing my lights at you. Oh, nearly a full moon by the look of it over there. Got the camera wedged on the dash, I want to show you it. Yeah, we put that Zanotti system in about 3 years ago, so I'm going to do him a bit of a deal on the new system. I'll probably, you know, just as long as I don't lose money on it. I feel a bit awkward for the guy, really. I mean, the stuff should last longer than that. Whoa, little mouse. Got by just in time. Demister on. Alright, that turned off in case it made the microphone pick it up. Need to see where I'm going. Tractor was parked there this morning. Seems a bit of a odd place for one to be parked, especially if it ain't moved all day. see all the lights. If I dip them, maybe you can see them in the distance. Probably Oxford and Didcot and Abingdon and all sorts. Don't think I'll be starting too early tomorrow. It's a good thing working for yourself, you can sort of start when you feel like it. I'll get the jobs. I'll start late and finish late. Especially if you're tired. If you're too tired to drive, you shouldn't be. Memory card, so hopefully it will record until it runs out and then not lose what we've got. sat right up our arse since that last roundabout.